This is going to be a general reading for you. Any information that you may be looking for, I will include in the description box as far as my website, my personal, or not personal, excuse me, my social media links and everything will be listed below as well. Make sure you also like the video, subscribe if you do want to see future videos. And let's see what's going on. We're going to start with the tarot first. Okay, so first card we have is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this talks about being open-minded and also releasing. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of messages with this card. So right off the bat, like I said, you're trying your best to remain open-minded in terms of what the future has to hold for you. I'm also getting, when it comes to like spending habits, money as a whole, you could be looking or examining over your finances, combing through your finances and seeing where most of your money is going to and seeing how you could hold on to more of it or be able to like save for certain like big purchases in the future. Also, there could be someone who you've been dating or who you have in your life who you're starting to realize that they're just kind of the way that they are. And the more that you keep praying or hoping that this person is going to like eventually change or evolve, there could be some things that they still are choosing to be stubborn in their perspective, in their way of dealing with things. And the best thing that you could do is not allow yourself to be thrown off by this person and the fact that they just don't really see things from your point of view or from anybody's point of view, to be honest. They could be too caught up in their stubbornness, okay? Yeah, I have the Hangman and the Ace of Cups. You could be deciding, excuse me, to put a pause on some sort of romantic connection because you're waiting for this person to either be more expressive or to show you that they care about you. You could be really questioning if it's genuine around the love that someone is constantly claiming they have for you, but maybe they do things or they take certain actions that don't really feel affirming in that. Also with the Hangman and the Ace of Cups, if you've been just feeling a little bit stuck energetically or just looking at things from a perspective that maybe has made you just want to take a step back or rethink some things, I think this is going to give you a chance to really understand what you want for yourself in general, like in love, your career, etc. Okay? Also have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So there could be a family relationship, a family member, person that you live with that could be getting up under your skin, okay? There could be certain things that they do action-wise that really irritate you. Like maybe they leave their stuff around their house or they do things that just kind of piss you off. Yeah, for some of you, you could live with a family member where they're constantly like causing you to be stressed out about bills because they don't really know how to manage their money, or you're having to like pick up their slack for things that they don't do. I'm also getting like mixed signals with the person you may have children with. This could be adding a lot of stress to your plate because one second they could seem like they're so on board to fix things and that the energy's changing for the better, and then the next second they're causing you either to like tense up or be very defensive towards them because their energy is constantly switching up, or they themselves, like I said, they switch up and then they get really defensive out of nowhere. I also have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. I see you blocking somebody after a really bad argument. You may have been trying your best to be patient with this person, but you could be saying no more. I'm not going to keep entertaining the mind games, the foolishness. I'm not going to keep allowing you to like try to play these weird mental, like I said, games. And you're going to be definitely blocking somebody here. Who is this that's getting blocked? This could be a Sag, this could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be specifically those zodiac signs. But like I said, it's somebody who you've been overly patient with. And every time that you allow them the space to come back into your space, you almost regret it instantly because this person has some things that they just refuse to work on within themselves. Also, if you've been experiencing like challenges when it comes to maybe getting a new job or getting your finances in order, you could be you could be realizing that all you can do is just be patient, and in you looking at things from a different point of view and just maybe taking a different approach, different results kind of come out of that. So there could be an opportunity for you to get some sort of new opportunity. This could even be through like a mutual friend or somebody who may work at a company, and then they hook you up with the opportunity by talking to like their managers or their higher ups. But there could be either an opportunity you stumble across out of your own doing, or you end up getting, like I said, through a mutual friend or someone that you know. I also have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Magician. There could be a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo individual who's thinking about you a lot during this time frame, and you could be wondering like why you feel a heavy sense of either their energy, or why you could even be thinking about this person all of a sudden. It could be because they're like low key like manifesting you through their thoughts. So yeah, I'm also getting like Capricorn energy with that, or a fire sign specific, or not fire sign, earth sign specifically. I also have the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Page of Swords. Let me show you. So I do see, for any of my Leos who have been struggling with like substance abuse issues, or maybe being attached to like a negative family dynamic, like things just being really, really toxic in terms of the relationship that you share with the person you have kids with. And there being like words being exchanged constantly that are just really heinous. Like you guys going at each other's necks. There could be this slow, gradual buildup of you either fixing a co-parenting relationship with the person you have kids with, or some of you guys, like I said, where you've been extremely patient in working this out, you could be deciding to just kind of take a breather altogether and just give this person space, okay? What's the general energy around my Leos? So I have distractions. It did show up in reverse. So you're definitely cutting out things that have been causing you to be unfocused, unmotivated, or just drained energetically, okay? You could be seeing clear as day how certain people, certain things that you give energy and time to, it just takes you further and further away from what you truly want. So you're definitely going to be cutting out distractions. I also have divine guidance. So there could be either some sort of advice that you end up getting, and then this helps you kind of see through the distractions or the things that are throwing you off. Or for some of you, you could be getting also more in tune with like giving your own readings. If you're somebody who gives readings, or you do readings, or you're in tune with your spiritual team and you get messages, you could be getting downloads during this week as well, like via dreams, or your intuition could be like on a beam. I also have Yield, which represents patience. I have Skull, which represents endings. And I also have Key, which represents opportunity. So a lot of cards about patience. The key is patience to what you're looking to manifest, Leos, okay? Try your best not to be in this energy of wanting things to happen right now. Or maybe because you don't see glimpses of things working out for you, maybe this is making you a little bit impatient or a little bit uneasy. And the message here is, no, you actually have opportunity coming your way. It's a matter of whether or not you're open to it, and also knowing that certain things had to end in order for these new opportunities to come in the first place. Okay, let's pull from here. Leos, what is the general messages coming through for them for the month? For the next week or so, excuse me. We have Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. We have See Your Seeds Grow, the Spring card. We have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. And we also have Oracle, wait for an important message. Yeah, some of you who are watching this, You are definitely meant to be an oracle. You are meant to share your messages. And if you've been just kind of discouraged or distracted and like saying, okay, I'm going to get started. I'm going to start, putting my messages out there. I'm going to start working with people eventually. This is a confirmation that, yeah, you definitely need to get on that ASAP. And when it comes to just general things that you're trying to manifest, during springtime, you could be seeing glimpses of the progress that you've made if you're not necessarily seeing it in this current moment. It's important that you stay grounded and that you're stepping up to the challenge, or you're stepping up to the plate in terms of like not letting, again, the desire for instantaneous results or even like certain endings that you're going through trick you into going backward or reverting back to the things that take you from being grounded and rooted and also distracted. That's what's going to be necessary. You're going to have to be really determined to say, I want things to be different this time around, and stand in that. Okay, what is the spiritual message that's coming through for my Leos for the week ahead? What are the spiritual messages? So we have follow the leader. So this is you needing to be essentially the leader of your life. You take matters into your own hands. And in you kind of marching to the own beat of your own drum, you could be essentially inspiring people around you in ways that you don't know. Like in you deciding to walk more of a spiritual path and break generational curses. You could be inspiring other family members around you to do the same thing. Or in you deciding to, pursue your talents and your gifts and make that more so your mission instead of pursuing maybe a traditional way of living. You could be inspiring people around you. So you never know who could be looking at you and actually taking some notes. That's why you have to be the leader. You need to take matters into your own hands at this point, especially with solitude and coming to life. I think that you guys have been purposely put into the space of spending time with yourself so that you can emerge into this new version of self, emerge a different version of you, and also kind of get back in tune with what essentially does light you up. Like with coming to life, this does talk about being in a period of pause and then coming back into your, or let me rephrase that, coming into this energy of like resurfacing a new version of self. So there's nothing to beat yourself down for if you have been spending more time to yourself or you have been feeling lonely. Everything that's happening right now is for a reason. It's for you to emerge a better you. And you want to keep that in the back of your head. But this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful and to give you insight as to what's going on with you energetically. If you enjoyed, definitely thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.